Have you ever experienced a moment when the world around you seemed to come to a halt? When something you thought would never happen suddenly becomes a reality? Well, that's exactly what's happening right now. Osmond Wayne, a name known to millions, is stepping away from the spotlight. Yes, you heard that right. The man, who has been at the top for so long, is leaving us. But why? Why is he saying goodbye now? What has happened behind the scenes? Is this just a phase, or is this the end of an era? Get ready, because this isn't just another farewell. This is a shocking move that no one saw coming. It's a moment that will have fans, followers, and even the media buzzing for months to come. And trust me, there's more to this story than you could ever imagine. Prepare yourself for a journey of surprises, untold secrets, and an emotional roller coaster. Before Osmond Wayne became a household name, he was just like any other person trying to make his way in the world. His story didn't start with fame or riches. It started with passion, hard work, and dreams. Osmond knew from a young age that he wanted to make a difference. Whether it was through his talent, his energy, or his unique approach to everything he did, Osmond quickly stood out. It wasn't easy. He faced rejection, criticism, and moments where he doubted himself. But every time life knocked him down, Osmond got back up stronger. He kept pushing, never giving up on his dreams. His determination paid off. Slowly but surely, he started gaining attention. First locally, then nationally, and soon internationally. What set Osmond apart from others wasn't just his talent, it was his genuine connection with people. Whether through his performances or his public appearances, Osmond made his fans feel like they mattered. His fans weren't just supporters, they were his family. Osmond knew the importance of staying grounded, of giving back to those who believed in him. His breakthrough moment came when he performed at a major event. That moment, that one performance, changed everything. Suddenly, Osmond Wayne wasn't just a star. He was a phenomenon. His name was everywhere, in newspapers, on social media, on TV shows, and in the hearts of millions. But as Osmond's fame grew, so did the challenges. Success is never as easy as it looks. For all the glamour and attention, there are always sacrifices. And Osmond faced many. Behind the shiny surface of fame, there was a world full of pressure, expectations, and constant scrutiny. People started to demand more. Osmond was expected to be perfect at all times. He was expected to maintain his image, to always have a smile on his face, to give his best no matter what. But no one saw the toll it took on him. The long hours, the sleepless nights, the constant pressure to perform. Every decision he made was under a microscope, and even the smallest mistake was blown out of proportion. On top of that, Osmond had to deal with personal struggles. Fame came with its own set of challenges. While his career soared, his personal life was constantly being affected. Relationships were strained, friendships were tested, and like many others in the public eye, Osmond had to fight for his privacy. In the end, fame didn't come with all the perks people thought it would. The mental toll of being constantly in the spotlight is something that most people don't understand. For Osmond, the constant pressure eventually led to moments of self-doubt, confusion, and even fear. Was this really worth it? Was the fame, the fortune, and the attention worth sacrificing his peace of mind and happiness? And then, one day, Osmond made the decision that shocked everyone. He was leaving. After years of being in the public eye, he chose to walk away from it all. But why? Why did he choose to say goodbye now, at the peak of his career? The truth is, Osmond realized something that many people never do. He needed to focus on himself. After years of putting everyone else first, he finally decided to put himself at the top of his priority list. Fame had become a burden rather than a blessing. The constant pressure and the demands of being in the public eye started to take a toll on his health, both physically and mentally. But this decision wasn't easy. Osmond had given so much of himself to his fans and followers. He didn't want to let them down, but he knew that in order to continue being the best version of himself, he had to step away. Sometimes, the hardest thing to do is to walk away, but it's also the right thing. This farewell wasn't just about leaving the entertainment industry. It was about taking back control of his life. Osmond's decision is a reminder that no matter how successful someone might seem, they too are human. They need rest. They need time for themselves, and they need to protect their mental and emotional health. When the news broke, the reactions were mixed. Fans were devastated. They couldn't believe that Osmond, the person they looked up to for so long, was leaving. Many didn't understand. How could he just walk away from everything? After all, Osmond had built a brand, a legacy. It seemed unimaginable that someone so successful would just leave it all behind. But not everyone was upset. There were many who understood Osmond's decision. In fact, many people respected him more for it. They saw his strength in choosing to prioritize his well-being over his career. And for many, Osmond's decision sent a powerful message that fame isn't everything, and mental health and personal happiness are far more important than any amount of success. Osmond Wayne's impact on the world of entertainment is undeniable. He didn't just entertain, he inspired. Osmond showed people that they could chase their dreams no matter where they started. He taught them that success doesn't come overnight and that the journey is just as important as the destination. But beyond his talent, Osmond's greatest gift was his ability to connect with people. He made fans feel like they were part of his journey. His story was not just his own. It belonged to everyone who followed him. And as he moves on to the next chapter of his life, his legacy will live on. For many, Osmond will always be remembered as a symbol of hope and inspiration. His rise from humble beginnings to worldwide fame showed that anything is possible if you work hard enough and stay true to yourself. As for Osmond's future, it's hard to say. Will he return to the public eye someday? Or will he choose to live a quiet life away from the spotlight? Whatever the future holds, one thing is certain. Osmond Wayne's story is far from over. His impact on the world will never fade, and the lessons he taught will stay with us forever. For now, though, he's taking the time he needs to find peace and happiness. And maybe that's the best thing for him. We can only hope that whatever path he chooses, he finds the peace and fulfillment he deserves. Now we want to hear from you. Do you think Osmond Wayne made the right choice in leaving the entertainment world? Do you think fame can be more of a curse than a blessing? What would you do if you were in his shoes? Leave your thoughts in the comments below. We'd love to know what you think about Osmond's farewell and the message he's sending to the world. Let's start the conversation.